Welcome to our Asian Star Trend channel. Today we have the following news. Hope you and your friend are hidden layers of love. Yu Long and Yang Mie's quietly stirring romance on the surface. The romance between Yu Long and Yang Mie looks like a fairy tale, all soft focus photos, radiant smiles, and the kind of chemistry that makes hearts flutter. Yu Long, with his gentle gaze, seems born to love. Yang Mie, radiant and delicate, is the picture of a princess bathed in warmth. Together, they exude an almost cinematic sweetness, but to stop there would be to miss the real story, the one that lingers behind the cameras, beyond the curated frames. The truth is quieter, and perhaps even more powerful. Behind those sweet moments is Mimi, the one who gives without asking, who listens without demanding attention, who chooses quiet dedication over grand gestures. Yu Long's love isn't loud. It's the kind that stays after the applause fades. The kind that remembers how you like your coffee, or holds your hand tighter in silence. Their relationship doesn't rely on spectacle. It grows in the little things: a shared laugh over something silly, an unspoken understanding in tough moments, a look that says I'm here. This mix of tenderness and resilience, of public sparkle and private strength, makes their story deeply human. It's funny at times, unexpectedly emotional at others. But above all, it's real. Watching them is a reminder, love doesn't always need fireworks. Sometimes, it's the quiet, unwavering presence that touches us the most. The quiet armor, how Yang Mie's silent devotion defines love. When Yu Long catches a cold or feels unwell, it's not the doctors who notice first, it's Yang Mie. No matter how late the hour or how harsh the rain, Mimi shows up. Always. No cameras, no spectacle, just quiet consistency. He's the one packing Yu Long's suitcase with the precision of someone who knows exactly where comfort lives. Toothbrush in front pocket, medicine within easy reach, a soft hoodie folded just so, and then, there's the skincare. It may sound trivial, but it's not. Mie chooses every bottle with intention, knowing what soothes Yu Long's skin during dry winters and what refreshes him in summer heat. He even coordinates outfits for shifting seasons, blending practicality with a quiet kind of elegance. This isn't about luxury or vanity, it's about love written in the language of small acts. While some believe love is measured in grand gestures or poetic confessions, Mie proves otherwise. His version of love lives in the unnoticed, in the way he watches, prepares, and protects. There's a soft poetry in his every move, a kind of devotion that doesn't need an audience to be felt. In a world chasing dramatic romance, Yang Mie reminds us that real love is often invisible, a quiet force that turns everyday life into something sacred. Through him, we realize, sometimes, the strongest kind of love is the one that simply stays, the strength behind the smile. Yang Mie's silent devotion to Yu Long. Have you ever seen Yang Mie cry? Most haven't, and that's no coincidence. To the world, she's petite, delicate, always smiling. But behind that soft appearance is a woman of immense strength, one who's learned to bear storms in silence. She rarely shows her emotions, even in the toughest moments. But those close enough know, every tear she sheds is for Yu Long. There was one night, unforgettable in its quiet heartbreak, when Yu was suddenly injured. Yang Mie rushed him to the hospital, composed and focused, never missing a detail. She stayed by his side like nothing could shake her. But once home, she locked herself in her room and wept. Alone. This is the side of love we rarely see. The kind where strength isn't loud, but steady. Mie never asks for praise. She never needs the world to know how much she carries, because for her, protecting Yu Long's peace is more important than being understood. People think love is about grand gestures. But real love, Mie teaches us, is about quiet commitment, the kind that hides pain behind a smile, that chooses patience over complaint, and presence over praise. In their relationship, there is no spotlight hog. There is no giver and receiver. There are just two people, choosing each other, silently and wholeheartedly, every single day. And perhaps that's the most powerful kind of love, the kind you don't have to see to believe. Yu Long and Yang Mie, a love built on the quiet magic of everyday life in a world obsessed with spectacle. A love between Yu Long and Yang Mie is a quiet rebellion. There are no grand declarations, no dramatic scenes, only countless, gentle moments of showing up for each other. Yet somehow, this quiet love resonates more deeply than 1,000 cinematic kisses. They love each other not with noise, but with presence. When the world grows chaotic, they become each other's refuge, a fortress built from soft glances, unspoken understanding, and unwavering support. Mie Mie remembers Yulong's favorite breakfast flavors. She stocks his favorite snacks before he even asks. Yulong, in turn, pours her warm water while she eats, always close by, quietly watching over her. These small acts, so easily overlooked, form the very foundation of their bond. Real love, they remind us, doesn't demand fireworks. It lives in the ordinary, in caring hands, in shared dreams, in the way two people slowly shape each other's world. When Yulong stumbled in his career, it was Mie Mie who stood behind him, believing when no one else did. And when Mie Mie dared to explore new paths, Yulong became her compass, guiding, encouraging, and cheering her on with all his heart. Their journey isn't about being flawless. It's about growing together. They've turned the mundane into magic, building a shared life where no one is left behind. Maturity can be lonely. But when you meet someone who walks beside you, who matches your pace and lifts you gently when you falter, that path becomes a shared adventure. Yulong and Yang Mie Mie's love isn't just admirable, it's a reminder that the most powerful relationships are the ones quietly built, one thoughtful moment at a time. Yang Mie Mie and Yulong, a love story built on gentle strength. Their story quietly reminds us that the most beautiful kind of love isn't about dependence or rescue, it's about walking side by side, hand in hand, through the chaos of life. Every step forward, every breakthrough, stems from encouragement, trust, and the quiet power of being present in a world that often equates protection with strength and dominance. Yang Mie Mie redefines it through softness. Her version of love doesn't shout, it waits, it listens, it shows up. When Yulong is exhausted, she hands him hot tea. When he's silent in sadness, she sits beside him without needing words. And when life turns messy, she quietly puts things back in place, restoring not just order but peace. Her tenderness is not weakness. It's a quiet force that shields without fanfare, supports without expectation. It's this invisible armor that gives Yulong the strength to rise after every fall. True love doesn't bloom only in the sunshine. It holds fast in the storm. When Yulong struggled with illness and doubt, many urged Yang Mie Mie to walk away. But she smiled and said simply, "I need him." No dramatic vows, just steadfast action, staying through the darkest nights until light returned. Their love isn't some distant fairy tale. It's real, raw, and deeply human, built on shared meals, small gestures, and endless patience. Not everyone gets a love story full of fireworks. But Mie Mie and Yulong proved that a heart full of care, and a life full of mutual respect, are more than enough to create something extraordinary. May we all find and be someone's gentle armor. If this story touched you, leave a comment below. Who is the quiet strength in your life?